Hey everybody, Mr. Gibson here. So for this assignment, you are simply going to submit your online interactive notebook. Now, if you have one of these from Dr. Holly's class, you are welcome to continue to use that. Okay, and then if that's the case, you can just attach it to this assignment, turn it in, and you are good to go. Okay. If you don't have one from Dr. Holly's class, or if you would like to make one just for this class, then continue watching the video and I'll show you how to set up the notebook, okay? So here is the template for the Chemistry Online Interactive Notebook. So you're simply going to click on this Google slide, okay? And here you are going to type your name, and that's pretty much all you have to do. You type your name in here, and then your notebook is then set up, and you can turn this in. Now, if you want to fill out this page, you can. It's got spaces for you to fill in information. If you don't want to have to remember it, and you can always just put it in this page. But none of this is required. So, like, I invited you into the Google Classroom, so you may not straight up know the Google Classroom join code, and that's okay. Okay, you don't have to email me asking me for it. You don't have to fill anything on here, but it's there if you want to. So when we start using Gizmos, you can put your username and password for Gizmos here. And that way, if you forget what it is, you always can look it up in your notebook, okay? This is the table of contents. It is hyperlinked, so anywhere you want to go in your notebook, you can click, and it will take you there. So like if we're in Unit 4 and you want to go ahead and jump down there, you just click on that, and it takes you down to Unit 4, okay? This is a super cool periodic table. This is actually just a picture of it. It is hyperlinked though, so when you click on it, it will take you to the website with that periodic table. And it is super useful. It gives you tons of information about every element on the periodic table in terms of its properties, the configuration of its electrons, the isotopes of that element, and we may use this a little bit later, what happens when you put different elements into a compound, okay? So super useful periodic table, always there for you to use. You're going to need a periodic table pretty much every day in chemistry, so now you have one at your fingertips. It's pretty easily accessible, okay? And then this is divided out for you into each section. So if you've already done units 1 through 3 in Chemistry A, you could probably just delete those sections. That wouldn't bother me at all. And then just pick up where we start in this class. And so when you have bell ringers, you're going to put those underneath the unit those bell ringers are for. Learning targets, like if we have Unit 4.1 learning targets, those will go under Unit 4, and so on and so forth. So any assignment where I say you'll want to put this in your notebook, then this is where it's going to go. You simply copy and paste it into it. And any assignment where I say you need to turn in your notebook for me to check it for a grade, you will turn in this Google slide file that you have made, okay? So what I recommend is going to your Google Drive, making a folder specifically for this notebook, uploading your notebook into that folder. That way you never have to go fishing for it in your Google Drive. You can just immediately always know where it is every day, all right? If you guys have any more questions about the notebook setup, feel free to email me. And like I said, whether or not you're using one from Dr. Holly, you can just attach it and turn it in. If you're setting up a notebook using my template, just set it up, attach it to this assignment, and then turn it in. And that'll let me know everyone has a notebook available to them. All right. If you need any help, feel free to email me.